YouTube. Today's video we are going to be doing a muffler budget job. Probably not going to be one of my favorite videos to do, however it is something that it needs to be done. The exhaust has been pretty much chopped and it's time to put a muffler on it, and one of the better ones that I like, at least that it's relatively affordable, is a cherry bomb that you can get at pretty much any auto parts store. I do have my assistants with me today, and they're probably not going to be a lot of help. So we're going to start with what's left in the car right now is just the resonator and pretty much nothing after that. So what I'm going to do is just pretty much cut the resonator out, weight reduction, and then I have this setup that I'm going to use, and it's just enough adapters to get it to fit. This is definitely an older one, or one of my older setups, and it just wasn't in a good position. So this is going to be putting it up inside the frame more, up inside the body, so it's not going to hang. And then because I put the engine mount on, the exhaust isn't going to bounce around and rub this little frame rail right here. So all the parts here you could get at an AutoZone. Not to say that I recommend it, but if you don't want to drop, you know, $500-600 on an exhaust kit, or if you don't want to go to a shop and get a full custom exhaust done, which can be really expensive, and if you decide that you would rather remove your old muffler and put a new muffler on, I would almost recommend that. Just do that. Don't do what I did, which is just start cutting it up every little bit every so often until you practically have the downpipe with the cat and it turns to the left, and that's it. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, now that I've actually crawled under there and I've looked at it and I know what I'm looking at, I've decided that I'm actually not going to cut the resonator off. Or the hangers are placed. What I'm going to do is just cut that bit right off, just behind the hanger or in front of it, or whatever, and then I'll just attach the muffler from there. So I'll probably cut off another, I don't know, it look like another 8 to 10 inches or so. I don't really care. But that way all the weight of the muffler and the exhaust tip will sit right there, right on the hanger. So that way it's not minimal movement and it shouldn't bounce around too much. All right. Not so difficult, a little bit more than I was expecting, but pretty easy. I had to drop that frame, that subframe, and that wasn't too hard. So now that's up there, it's resting above it. The hanger is supporting the weight of the muffler. Everything looks pretty good, so I guess now it's just a sound test. All right, well, so for my initial impressions it's certainly much quieter. As far as performance goes, I don't think there's any difference. It feels about the same. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I'm gonna get 25 horsepower because I put an exhaust on, especially with such a little modification as it was. If anything, the only thing I did was really weight reduction, removing the old stuff and then putting on some new stuff. Considering how short the exhaust is and doesn't go all the way to the end. It definitely sounds better, I think. At idle, it doesn't have a lot of, it doesn't sound so airy. It sounds a little bit more crisper, and I like that a lot better. So, if anything, if I line it up, so the cherry bomb was about 25 or so, the exhaust tip was about another 25 or so, and then all the little brackets and pieces was, I think in total everything was about, let's say $60 to $80, something like that. No welding experience required. Definitely helps when you have tools, some power tools, definitely makes things a bit easier. So if you did enjoy this video, I hope that you would either give a like or subscribe and join the Mad Lad crew. Go pick up yourself some merch and become an official Mad Lad. I appreciate everyone sticking around to the end of the video. I hope everyone has a great day. Take care.